Hi peer supporters, today we're going to talk about observation scale. Here we go. Now this lesson is divided into 4 parts. Part 1, what is observation? Why is it important? Part 2, we will introduce 3 ways to improve your observation skill. Part 3, how can I apply these as a peer supporter? Part 4, important action to be taken. Okay, so what is observation? Well, observation informs us about objects, events, attitudes, and phenomena using one or more of our senses. Additionally, being able to observe and gather information about the world is important because it's the basis of communicating well. So why is it important? Well, observation skill allows you to listen with more than just your ears. It helps you make better decisions. It enhances your ability to interact with others. And it allows you to respond in an appropriate manner. Well, according to a great philosopher and a Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius, he said that nothing has such great power to broaden the mind as the ability to investigate systematically. And truly, all that comes under your observation in life. So children, we can see that observation skill is very important in our lives. Here are 3 ways to improve your observation skill. Number 1, stop to observe everything around you. Well, take a few moments every day and just pause. Sweep your glance over your field of vision and try to notice as many details as possible. And this will train you to pay more attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the people, objects, animals, plants, and buildings around you. Try doing this in a very different place every day. Start at home, then maybe on your way to school, at a park, in a mall, or at a store, any place that you can think of. Try to observe everything around you. The second way, pay attention to small details. Well, often people only notice the large objects that surround them. While as you go throughout your day, try to look out for smaller details that might surround buildings, landmarks, and large spaces. For example, you might be at a store. What does the sign say? Is there anything on the windows? How many carts are lined up outside? If you are walking through a neighborhood, you might study the different plants, the flowers, maybe even the different doors of your neighbors. Well, number 3, stay in the present moment. Well, it is easy for us to become distracted by electronics and devices. Well, noisy environments can also cause us to be distracted as well. Well, at the same time, we will become less observant. Well, rather than tuning out your surroundings, try to focus on where you are in the moment. Instead of listening to the music on your handphone or devices, describe your surrounding. On the bus, you might notice that there are 5, 6, or 7, or 8 people on it, and that the bus is making a rumbling noise. Or is there even a smell, on the bus? When you take a walk, listen to the sounds of nature, such as the birds chirping, singing, and the wind rustling through the leaves. Well, think about how the sun feels on your skin, or how brightly colored the flowers are. Lovely, isn't it? So here comes your next question. How can I apply this observation skill to my role as a peer supporter? What can I do? Well, in short, is to be there for your friends. Well, after you have acquired this observation skill, you will tend to pay more attention to your friends. Look out for signs of loneliness, such as in class, if you notice your friends are being outcast or maybe left alone, or maybe during recess time, you can see that your friends are seated by themselves. These are all signs of loneliness. Well, look, once you become their friends, look out for strange behaviors that's out of the norm. Like normally they don't behave in this way, but they suddenly scream, shout, do strange, have this strange behaviors that make you feel very weird. Now after you have this observation skill, you will tend to be more sensitive to their body language, speech, and tone of voice as you communicate with them. Remember to take note of the conversation that you have with them. Every single words or every single details that they share with you, well, these are all the things for you to take note and observe about. So here comes the important your important role as a peer supporter, that you have to share and report to an adult, be a teacher or counselor, if you find something distressing happening to your friend. Well, maybe sometimes your friend may tell you, oh, don't share with anyone, but if it is something that is really distressing that's happening, do not keep it from the adults, because the adults, we can help and support them. Okay, all you have to do is just to report and share with us, and we will definitely not tell your friend that you have spoken to us about it, and we will keep it a secret, definitely. And at the same time, we can reach out to your friend and support and help him or her. So there you have it, the observation skill. Thank you. Goodbye.